bozos here from the Bay Area Renaissance Festival.
This is going to be an awesome hour. I'm so excited. We got Ren Fair.
Look at him. He's awake.
Katrina's never been to Ren Fair before. I go every year.
For realsies?
Oh, yeah.
What's your favorite thing?
Yeah,
The Scottish Festival.
Okay.
I love watching them toss caber.
Have you ever seen the Mud Show?
The Mud Show's pretty good.
Yeah.
You guys in the Mud Show.
You said pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good.
That's good. That's a good review.
I like the adult only version, which is at the 4 o'clock showing.
Is it?
We don't do that.
Yeah.
We don't do that.
No.
If we did do that, we did it once.
Yeah. Oh.
once.
Yeah, you're going to get us fired.
There's no adult version?
No, I don't think so.
I mean, there's one we've been messing around with, but not one we're supposed to do.
So
Maybe all the versions are adult
I
versions
guess
then.
likely need no introduction, but for the folks listening, if you're wondering who the heck is in the studio with us this morning,
Hello,
The
morning.
Mud Show.
I'll let them introduce themselves in a moment.
Hey, their mics are real hot.
2020 Bay
Mics are
Area
hot. Mics are hot.
Renaissance Festival. And the Renaissance Festival, how long has it been around now? How many years?
500 years?
Yeah.
500
Since the
years.
Renaissance.
Since the Renaissance.
Got
They liked it so much they just started.
Kept it rolling.
Tampa
Kept it rolling.
specifically.
Oh, yeah. If there's anything you can say about the Tampa Bay area is a well-cultured and very, very focused on historical accuracy.
Yeah.
That's the thing about Tampa. Yeah, no, the festival here, I think, has been in the location it's been for about 16, 17 years.
Yeah.
And then before that, it was 30 years in
Which
the Largo
is by
area.
Mosey, right? Yeah, it used to be by Largo.
Yeah.
But it's by Mosey.
It's been here a long time. My entire life it's been here. I was a little kid playing out at the Renaissance Festival.
So if you've never been, it's literally like a medieval fair.
Yes.
Good way
Yeah.
to describe it.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's historically, like I said, 100% historically accurate. It's you come in, and I think it would be around the 1500s, mid 1500s, which is just past medieval into the Renaissance, the reemergence of light and knowledge and rediscovery of art. And
The time of
science.
romance.
Yes.
Should we read their formal intro?
Oh, do we have a formal intro?
Queen Catherine Parr and her royal court invite you, one and all, to the 16th century European villaging, featuring 12 stages of exciting entertainment. Over 80 artisans fill the festival marketplace to display and sell their handcrafted wares for a truly unique shopping experience. Patrons can interact with hundreds of memorable characters roaming the village streets, as well as view the live armor jousting throughout the day. Come celebrate our newest season by visiting the festival grounds in Tampa.
Does it also say don't forget to see the Mud Show?
Nothing about the Mud
That's
Show.
right
That's
now.
unbelievable.
We're talking
See
right
this
now.
intro? They didn't give this to us.
Yeah, we should have
Oh,
gotten
yeah.
We
that.
should have known about all this stuff.
Yeah.
You guys
You're always the last
You guys
to know.
are on the map, though. I mean,
Oh,
when you
that's
walk
good.
in, you have like this big thing with like a big frowny face, and it says Mud Show.
Mud show is like,
It says 12 I normally make up these numbers.
Yeah, did you know we had 12 stages?
I thought it
at
was
the venue?
36 stages.
Oh, all right.
And I thought it was 390 vendors.
There's 80 artisans, so if you wanted to buy an artisan, come out to the Renaissance Festival. There's 80 of them
Yeah.
For sale, yeah.
How long does the Renaissance Festival run? 2 months ish?
Yeah,
Yeah.
7 weeks.
Yeah.
7 weekends.
It
and
runs
it's
to
every
the-
Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, to the end of March.
So, Katrina, how are you busy every weekend for 6 weeks straight, 15 years in a row?
No, I've been. Mimi said she didn't go. I've been.
You're blowing it, Mimi.
It's Mimi.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
been more than once.
Mimi didn't go.
Mimi
We're all
didn't
looking
Radio
at-
go.
we're
report
looking at
leader that
Mimi
hasn't
now.
been.
Very critical.
So
very
if
critical.
you haven't been, we're going to fix that. We're going to give you some tickets.
Yeah, we got tickets to give away, you guys.
We've got
Let's do that now. Let's give away a pair.
Well, you should really give them out in
every
fours.
quarter.
You should give them out in fours because
All right, we'll
usually
do
it's a
fours.
family. It's a
Now,
family event.
Are you going to make people do silly stuff for the tickets?
Just call in and be number 10 unless you got something better.
Oh, I didn't know how it works. This is your place.
How about the best Renaissance Fair accent?
That's a
wins
good way to
a
start.
4-pack
All right,
of
Pat.
Tickies?
Let's roll it.
good way to
888-404-1010. Call in.
888-404-1010. If you'd like to win a pair of tickets, impress Pat with your best version of a 16th century medieval accent.
And we will judge.
Yeah, and we will be the judges.
Oh, I don't think we
judge
can
you.
be the judge.
Oh, we can't?
We
We don't
can.
have the phone system set up like that.
Oh,
Well,
we can
actually,
hear.
Pat, can we bring our callers on the air? Or yes, we can, right?
Yeah, we can bring them on there, sure.
But they
Oh.
can they hold, or what's the dealio with us being remote?
No, they cannot hold.
Yeah, okay.
Not if I'm in control of it here because we're in the talent mode, and the talent mode will cut the other person off.
So they're going to have to call in, and you'll just call it. When they do it, the best one will win.
Question, is Pat in the ceiling?
Pat is back at the Beasley Media Studio in St. Pete.
But
That's
you were
cool.
right. Every time we talk to Pat, we do look up.
Yeah, that's weird. I
You guys all
felt it.
did look up. You guys all looked up at the ceiling.
It's in the ceiling.
Bats in the ceiling, and that's
Are
where.
these guys actually the mud show?
They are the mud show.
Oh, they are here.
They are
You know-
Full drag.
and they're wearing mud.
I've got to tell you that when I go to the Ren Festival, as Leo likes to call it, the Renaissance Festival, I head straight to the Mud Festival because they are very entertaining. And I love to see how dirty the one with the wig can get.
Is that you?
That's yeah, it's me. Well, we both wear wigs actually
They
nowadays.
do.
It's
They
a
look
very
pretty sexy in
wig-heavy
a wig.
show.
Thank you,
We
sir.
found that, and thank you so much.
Well, the bigger guy with the wig.
Oh, the
That'd be
bigger guy.
Tuggy.
Do you mean stronger?
Bigger Tuggy.
I was going to put crackers in the ceiling for you so you'd eat something up there, man, because I'm worried about you. I'm worried.
Yeah, it's got to have peanut butter with it.
You got it, baby.
Don't get him started on food, because when we went to the Beasley Media Studio, we would always bring him food, and we are not there anymore. We're always in our own studio, so he doesn't get food. So we usually hear about it all the
Speaking
time.
of food, do you know how many turkey legs they sell every year at the
Thousands.
Yeah, we don't have any of the stats on the turkey legs. The turkey leg industry. I'm so glad we have an hour.
We got an hour.
I have my thoughts on the turkey leg
I thought they
industry.
were emu legs, actually.
I'm not allowed to say that anymore.
Ever since the accident.
Yeah, so I think that there as you would imagine in any type of environment, any type of work environment, there's going to be cliques, right? And the turkey leg clique is the tightest clique. Yeah. You don't get to know anything about it. Like they keep their secrets, and
It's like the mob.
it's like the
trade
mob.
secret?
It's like the mafia. It's like you have to. I think you have to whack your way in.
Yeah.
You know, to
You know
get
what?
into the turkey leg inner circle.
They ran out of turkey legs when I was there a couple of weeks ago.
because it was so busy.
It was a famine. Like everyone was standing around. They're like, "It'll be here in 30 minutes," and
That's
it
the
never
strategy.
shows up.
It keeps you wanting more.
I got ribs.
Smart. And it lets you try other things.
So what other food is there? There's turkey legs, there's ribs. What else can you find?
Turkey legs,
all
quesadillas.
kinds of food. Yeah, there's across a smorgasbord, I think is the word
There's
for it.
mead.
There's mead, yes. I think they have like tacos and stuff. If you're in the Mexico, there's things for everybody.
Yeah. I got a meat question
And
for
there's
you.
a couple restaurants too, sit-down restaurants that you can sit down.
So
and
hear
eat.
me out. I think about Renaissance Festival, the Vikings, the everyone drinking mead out of these huge chalices and stuff. You order it, you get it in a small little cup.
That's because it messes you up,
It
man.
messes you up, man.
You're
you don't
day
want to make a
drinking.
you don't want to make a
ease
fool out of yourself out there, do you?
That's your job.
Right.
If they gave you a thing this big, as size of this water bottle of mead,
Tuggy's holding up a 74-ounce water bottle.
yeah, if you drink this much mead, you would be dead.
So what?
Dead.
Tell the listeners your names.
I'm Tuggy Von Schmeckel.
And I'm Lickety Splickety. We are twin brothers, and we've been doing the Mud Show for 10 years now.
10 years.
Twin brothers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you see it?
Yeah, identical. Joined at birth.
They're actually doing their skit right
Got
now.
it. I know. Right in the air.
Yeah, but we were joined at the butt, so it was a really easy surgery.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, the only question was who gets to keep the middle.
I got it.
You got it.
Yeah. Alpha.
I have other ways.
Yeah.
I have other ways of figuring things out. What do you guys want to talk about next?
Well, let's talk about the themed weekends coming up, shall we? Before we dive in, Pat, do we have anybody holding that wants to do their Renfield voice?
I was hoping you were going to ask me that. I think you scared him with the Renaissance. You scared him with that because the phones melted down last week to go to the Strawberry Festival, and we didn't ask anything. But when we asked him to become a Renaissance person,
Listen, you have to think our callers. They are with talk radio. People like to listen. They don't really like to interact or be on the air.
Understandable.
They just don't.
Poor guys.
So
All
how
right.
about if we just give them the tickets?
Yeah,
Should
they
we
can
do
just
that?
have 'em.
Okay.
All right.
Call that person back.
Call
Caller
that person
10.
back.
888.
no, now they're calling when they know they don't have to make that noise.
Oh, see, hear it?
Wow.
Now make them do it anyway.
Oh,
Now that you got 'em.
888-40. Phones just went dead.
For 6
he turned it down. 888-404-1010. Caller 10. We're going to give you 4 tickets for
Four-pack
the
of
Renaissance
tickets.
Festival.
You got to give them out in fours. It's a family event. I see
is.
family all over the
4
place.
tickets.
Did I miss the Pets weekend?
Yes.
Yes.
Pets
You-
Weekend
you-
already
You
happened.
blew it.
So what's coming up? Because we have still another whole month, right?
Like an emotional support stick or something.
You just have
right.
to have a badge.
Hold your thought on what's coming up next because our music's already rolling in, which means we've got to go to a break or it's going to. Yep.
That's 30 minutes.
So when we come back, we'll announce who our winner is, and we're going to give out some more tickets all hour. So stick around. Don't turn off the dial. We're right here on 103.1 FM, 92.1 FM, 1010 AM, and 99.5 HD. Signal number 2. You're listening to Tampa Home Talk. I'm your host, Katrina Maple, here with Leo Kane. And we'll be back after this very quick break. So stick around for some more Renaissance. It's a little fun.
Congrats. We love winners.
Who do we have, Pat? Got 4 tickets.
Well, she's on the line right now. Just say good morning. I think it's Diane.
Good morning, Diane.
Nope, it's Kimberly.
Okay, there we go.
I'll be Diane.
Oh, hi, Kimberly. Pat messed it up. Sorry.
Second Kimberly, we've messed up a name this
I
morning.
know.
That's okay.
What you got? Pat says you're going to play with us this morning.
Well, now, do you want to come down to a Renaissance fair with me and we'll drink and eat and have a great old time?
That's wonderful. I tell you what, if we give you a phrase, could you say it back with an English accent, with a Renaissance accent?
Let's give it a shot.
All right. How about this? I'll take 2 turkey legs for free. Thank you.
I'll take 2 turkey legs for free. Thank you.
Nailed it. Nailed it.
Yeah, that was so good. That was better than
use
we
that.
could do. We do it for a living.
Thank you, Kimberly. We're going to have Pat George get all your information. We'll make sure you get your 4 tickets to the Tampa Bay Renaissance Festival 2020. Thanks for listening.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Make sure you see the Mud Show. It's mandatory now.
Yeah, it's mandatory. You have
We
to.
have
Absolutely.
Mud Show men in the studio today.
Well, boys, I mean.
I know. Very cool. I'm going to watch out for them.
All right, we love you.
Lickety splickety and
Thank you. Love you too.
Tucky von Schmeckel, right?
Yeah, we love you.
Yep.
Bye, Diane.
See you this weekend.
Not Diane, Kimberly.
Kimberly.
Thanks for listening. We appreciate you. All right, so we were talking about some of the weekends coming up, and they're all different, right? Different stuff every
Yeah.
weekend?
You got some stuff coming up. This weekend is Barbarian Brew Fest. There's going to be a beard competition and some other Viking foolery. There's going to be a costume
Barbarian nonsense, yes.
contest, a costume contest.
Which,
So-
how do you do a barbarian It's like just how good is your leather sack thing?
Yeah,
hangs
that you
down?
wear. They go, ooh, that's nice. Ooh,
Yeah.
that's a nice pelt.
That's a nice pelt you got flapping on your butt there.
Yeah,
That's
and
good.
they go, he wins.
He wins.
Pat, have that dump button queued up.
I already warned him.
Hey, you know, you want to hear this one? Your caller, last 4 digits of her phone,
Yeah.
666.
No
It's only
way.
3 digits.
Oh, goodness.
What's the
Six.
rest of the number? Let's tell everybody.
Pat's like, I'm not doing it. All right, so there's a beard competition this weekend. So is that for the public? So if you have a long beard,
Dress
come
up like a
jump in.
barbarian. Come get judged.
Yeah.
What do they win?
You probably win tickets.
Okay.
Or you
Or you
up
can
to the
just
Red Bear, win
listen.
tickets.
Well, listen to Money Talk 1010 and we'll give you those too.
Tuggy and I stay away from the barbarian contest stuff because barbarians and mudbeggars don't get along.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
How would you know if they're a barbarian?
We use our wit and they use their brawn. It's not a good combination.
Yeah.
Got it.
Then after the Barbarian Brewfest weekend, there's going to be Shamrocks and Shenanigans, and if you ask me what that is, I'm going to make a bunch of stuff up.
Okay.
It's close to St. Patrick's Day,
Yeah.
right? So it's an excuse for everybody to get way more drunk than they meant to, and then heckle the Mud Show.
I just remembered a thing they do on Shamrocks and Shenanigans weekend. They have a after party. Your admission to the Bay Area Renaissance Fair gets you into an after party at the Bay Area Renaissance Fair from 6 to 9, and there's live music.
Oh, I didn't know
and
that.
Where's that
it's
at?
Going
On the
It's-
fair side,
yeah, on
right?
the
I
fair
thought that was
side.
just a masquerade day.
We got a couple of them this year.
There's a couple of events that
that's
happen
new.
afterwards.
Yeah.
We're sneaking stuff in.
So there's going to be a big St. Patrick, the largest St. Patrick's Day party is what they claim. But
What day does
we'll
it
see.
fall on this year? Do we know?
Well, St. Patrick's Day is on a Tuesday,
Yeah,
Okay.
but they're celebrating it on a Saturday.
which
For the
makes more
fair.
sense for a binge drinking
Because
day.
in,
Yes,
the, in the
for
Renaissance era, St. Patrick's Day was always on the weekend. Not a lot of people know that.
How did that start again, Tuggy?
I'll tell you about St. Patrick's Day. So what happened was there was this guy, and he was afraid of snakes, you see. And he was like, his name was St. Patrick.
His name was already St. Patrick.
Yeah, it was Thomas St. Patrick was his name. And he hated snakes. He was afraid of them. And then one day, a bunch of snakes ended up in his house. I suspect foul play. That's not in the history books. Any hoozles. So snakes, he freaked out. He started slamming snakes against the wall. He ran out of his house, and everybody's like, that's awesome. That guy gets his own day. Boom, St. Patrick's Day.
Wow.
There it is.
Love
There
it.
is. And we're professionals. Mm-hmm. You know.
So how did the green beer come about?
I don't know. They're drinking. The people are like, well, what about green?
Somebody had some food coloring laying around. They said, this would be a great idea.
When it comes back up again, it's green.
That's what it is.
Yeah, and
they
that's fun.
That's what we're celebrating
That's
now.
fun.
I think the engineer is way too quiet in the studio this morning. I'm just saying.
I'm just listening. It was a historically accurate rendition. I didn't feel any need for correction.
Were you Googling to make sure were you fact checking me?
Fact checking.
fact checking.
Oh, he's trivia buff.
Yeah. From
All right,
the early
so
1200s.
We do sometimes at our show. We'll have days where just children show up. So we do historical shows where we talk about famous people from history, and the kids participate in it. And when we get it wrong, they get so angry,
So mad.
When we say that Abraham Lincoln cut down a cherry tree, they get viscerally.
They show you
angry.
up and let you know that is not how it went
They stand
down?
on their benches and they scream at us how wrong
Yeah.
we are. And it is
They
the
throw
most
mud?
fun show.
Hey, I have a question.
Yeah.
What did you guys do before you were mud guys with the show?
Well, one of us worked at Sprint and one spent a nickel in Attica. You just got to figure out who's who.
A nickel in Attica.
Yeah.
It's a prison term.
I'm sorry, I'd never been to prison. I didn't know.
Well,
Enlighten me, because I have no idea what you're talking about.
We've been performers, I think, our whole adult lives. Really, we did different types of performance in different venues, and yeah. Then we found this. We found this, which is our dream job from when we were 5.
Yeah.
Jumping in the mud and making jokes for a living.
And you've been doing this since the beginning, or how long?
We've been doing this together for 10 years now.
Yep.
This is we're celebrating our 10th year together.
That's
doing this.
correct.
And it's been a lot of fun. We've had fans. We've had people in the Bay Area get like tattoos of the Mud Show on them and stuff like that. We have great fans here.
So what do you say to that when somebody shows up and they're like, hey?
We go, finally.
Finally.
It took somebody long enough to tattoo me on your body.
Where's the rest of it?
That's your answer.
Yeah, somebody got the coordinates to the bench they
GPS
sat
coordinates to the bench that they
That's
watched
pretty
the
awesome.
show.
We watched every single one of our shows for like 3 seasons in a row.
in that same spot.
In the
If they
same
show up
seat.
and someone's there, then what?
They show up early enough to get those seats.
Oh, got it.
It's fun to perform here, man. You guys are wild animals here in Tampa.
So how many different Ren fairs do you do the West Palm one?
Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah.
They're going on right now. Yeah, we're there.
Yeah, our Mud Show is there.
It's different guys doing, but it's our show.
Okay.
What else?
Where else other than Tampa do you guys do the Mud Show?
We do the Brevard Renaissance Festival here in Florida.
In Cocoa, yeah.
And we do the Lady of the Lakes Renaissance Fair.
Oh, that's a good one.
We do...
Those are our Florida shows,
Yeah,
yeah.
those are all our Florida shows. We do the Georgia Renaissance Festival next. And then after that...
Kansas City,
Michigan.
Michigan.
There's
Wow.
also, is there a cowboy theme in the Kansas City one?
There should be.
There should be Cowboy Renaissance. Westworld. We'll call it Westworld.
There you go.
They have their own Renaissance festival.
Change your
It's a lot
accent.
like the Michigan one. So. In fact, it's owned by the same people.
What else is coming up? What other weekends other than
Oh, yeah, we got like a-
Shamrock Shenanigans?
There is High Seas Adventure Weekend.
Which I assume means exclusively pirates, because that's all that sailed the high seas.
Just call it Gasparilla again.
It's called Gasparilla too.
Gasparilla extension through the Ren Fair. Got it.
You know, high seas adventure, and then the next weekend after that is our last weekend. We have a festival Friday, and listen up, folks! Breaking news: we're open that last Friday.
Yeah.
So normally it's only Saturday and Sunday, but
That's
the
right.
last Friday you guys are open.
Yep.
The last Friday in March.
And we are very excited about
Which will
that.
be March 27th.
That's correct.
I'm
So
so glad
if-
you have a calendar.
If all the people are, if like a lot of your people don't show up for work on Friday the 27th, you know where they are.
They're at the Renaissance Festival enjoying the Mud Show.
Yep.
Well, yeah, and that's a big deal at nighttime, too. Don't they have a certain event that happens at night on that Friday?
They have the masquerade
Right, there you go.
on Friday.
The Masquerade Ball.
So
Yes.
Friday open to the public, and then the Masquerade Ball, which has just gotten better every year. After hours on Friday nights.
Yeah, you can dress up all fancy and go to a nice ball.
Yeah. It's very elegant. I've
the
never
mud?
been allowed in it.
Yeah,
I
they
can only
don't-
see it from a distance, but it looks elegant from our hovel.
Yeah.
Or come over and sit in the front row with the Mud Show.
right.
Absolutely. It's more of an intense party over at the Mud Show, that's for sure.
Yeah. Then after the fair closes, April 4th is an event called Kegs and Eggs.
Have we talked about that yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
So Kegs, let me blow your
Wait,
minds.
when is it? When's Kegs and Eggs?
April 4th.
April 4th.
It's the Saturday after we close, the first Saturday of April.
Isn't it the day before Easter?
Yes. It's the day before Easter, and it's an adult Easter egg hunt. It's a 21 and up event.
You got to find kegs.
And you got to find eggs, my friend, and they're real eggs. I'm just kidding. They're fake eggs. But there's $75,000 worth of prizes. I know you're like,
Wow.
what? And I'm telling the truth.
What kind of prizes?
There's like Busch Garding tickets. There's
That's 70,000 right there to get
In the
jar.
eggs?
yeah.
Right. I think they do tickets to several places. Like Universal.
In the eggs? Like all around?
Yeah, like hidden all over the place. It's cumulative $75,000 worth of prizes.
So what about the...
Cash prizes.
You could win a chicken.
Really?
No, I made that part up. But there's like
I can
there's
see
cash.
somebody throwing a chicken. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you find a real egg and then a chicken.
Yeah, I guess we're just going with that.
Got it. Got it.
There's also like there's cash prizes. There's all kinds of prizes. But some $1,000 prizes. And there's like a bunch
If
of
nobody else shows up, you get it all.
Yeah, it's true.
And we're going to give away 4 more tickets to the Renaissance Festival.
What?
These would cost you $23 a pop to get in. So
Right. That's a
call us
$100
at
value.
888-404-1010, 888-404-1010.
They just
Again,
have them, right?
live studio call in Wednesday. You just call in and we'll give you 4 tickets. 888-404-1010. Talk to Pat George. Back in just a moment.
Huzzah!
If you're not watching on our Facebook Live, they're giving away some extra tickets. So
Exclusively for live.
Exclusively on Facebook Live.
I saw a bunch of love and stuff going, but I don't know what's going on with the comment feature there. But there's 2 tickets for you if you leave your name and say you heard it on there. And we had a winner, right, Pat? Did he disappear?
Yes, we did. Teresa out of Pinellas County. She's very excited. Thank you very much. She said yes. So, no, we're here.
up in Ellis County.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Teresa said yes.
Teresa, if you're listening, come see the mud.
You know, I think on Facebook.
Oh, on Facebook she said yes.
You know, I think on Facebook, people don't want to put their name on Facebook. Somebody probably doesn't want to put their first and
Tell you
last
what,
name on
text your
Facebook.
name to 813-377-2775. So you saw it on Facebook Live. We'll make sure you get your tickets. We're going to leave them at will call, right?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
813-377-2775.
Or just text me if you're lonely. That's Tuggy Von Schmeckel, 949-357-9332.
Yeah. There you go. You can do that too. If you're looking for a friend.
Just text me.
He's only in town for another 3 weeks. What do you have to lose?
Yeah, right.
Wait, when you're saying your phone number, the last 4, you're supposed to put a pause in between. You got to go like
Ooh.
2775, because if you ramble all 4 together, they can't write it down fast
Proper
enough.
etiquette.
949-357-9332.
Are you really giving out your
Hey, guys, let me.
I believe it.
Sure he is. Let me ask you this, guys. You travel all over the country.
Yeah.
What section of the country is really the out-of-control city?
Tampa Bay.
Tampa.
Tampa
Easy.
Bay. It's an easy question. It sounds like there's a chance you
okay.
listeners might think, are they just saying that? Are they
Pandering?
pandering to us? And the answer is no. You guys know. You're animals.
Yeah.
You know it. You know who you are. We perform in Georgia. We perform and Michigan, like we said, Kansas City, and they just watch the show as though it's like a TV screen.
The rest of the country is a bunch of golf clappers.
Yeah, you guys here.
golf clappers.
You have no problem rushing the stage and grabbing the mud show guy, giving him a way too deep of a hug, and then jumping into the mud pit like
Yeah.
a bunch of animals. It happens all the time, and I love you for it.
They literally just jump in the mud pit, really?
They do.
Yeah.
It's happened. We've been here for 3 weekends this year. We've already had 3 people jump into the mud pit. Yeah.
Well, it's really hot. You want to cool down.
And they rush the stage in the middle of the show. We probably shouldn't be promoting this because this is a terrible thing for us, but you guys are animals in Florida, and I love
It's
it.
really hard to get in trouble at rent fair is what you're saying.
Maybe they're just trying to grab some proprietary mud and take it with them.
Right? I'm not physically allowed to touch them, so I just got to dodge out of the way.
Oh, got it. Okay. Got it. Yeah, the cost to get in is $23, and we're giving away some tickets. We're going to give away some more this hour.
Don't they have a canned food drive though? If you give certain level of food or like donate some blood, you can get in a discount.
Yes, I believe there is a thing that exists like that.
There will be a Bloodmobile, and we should probably find out when the Bloodmobile is going to be there. Because a lot of times what will happen is the blood bus shows up, and then they suck your blood and give you the discount right there at the thing.
I have an idea how to find out. Barry Renaissance Fair in the office. If you work in the office and you're listening to this, please give us a call. We'll give you 4 tickets, and all we need is that information.
Yes. Just call in. What's the number?
888-404-1010.
There it
See the
is.
way I pause.
Yeah,
and pause.
that's cool.
888-404-1010.
Boom.
More people remember your number, you'll get more late night text.
949-357-9334.
727-692-0762.
You guys are like total listener confusion. You gave out like 3 numbers in a row. It's like,
Those are all personal numbers.
Yeah.
I know, but like we just gave out the on-air
We want
number.
to get in on the loop on all of this stuff. We want to be on the inside with you guys.
But you're not on the inside of the turkey leg racket or the syndicate. So
That's right.
wanna
We're
be
just trying to get in
dangerous.
anywhere.
All right, so you guys have been doing this for a long time. I have to ask. Let's give me some of your craziest, like most memorable experiences ever.
I had
Tell me some stories you remember.
This is not a funny story. This is actually a very sweet moment.
Okay.
But I had a father came up to me at the end of one of our shows and came up to me and he had tears in his eyes. And he was like, my son has autism and I've never seen him smile or laugh. And he's like 10 years old. And he was like crying when he told me that. And like, I lost it. I'm covered
So you saw
in
our
mud.
show. Saw our show. He
Covered in
laughed.
mud, wearing a dress, covered in mud at the
Crying.
end of our show. And he's crying and I'm crying.
Everybody's crying.
And we hug. And it was like, that was probably the coolest moment.
What did he like? What was so excited that he was like, oh,
Just loved it.
just
He
liked
loved our
it.
show. He thought it was so funny.
He thought because we do things that make children laugh. Very genuinely, because that's what we find funny. I find what makes children laugh very funny. So falling down, I think it's funny every time. And
where do you guys get your stunt doubles from?
here's an inside tip. There's a Wheel of Death, there's a Joust, all claim to be dangerous, stunt shows, but the Mud Show, far more dangerous than any of those shows, any of those choreographed shows. Mud Show guys constantly hurt themselves. Poor preparation, lack of practice, and death-defying stunts.
So give somebody an idea what they'll expect watching the Mud Show.
With the
Mud.
Mud Show? Yeah, there will be, it's my brother and I. We're sorting out some personal issues in the public eye. We're letting the audience decide which one of us is better to inherit the show, and we have them pit us against each other.
Love it.
And in the end, we just end up keeping it anyway. In your face, everybody.
All right, give me another story. What have you got? Lickety splickety.
Okay, heartwarming.
Heartwarming, and then we got to go to like funny, amazing, bizarre or something like that.
Heartwarming.
Well, my heartwarming is different from his.
Okay.
I was doing the show at one point. Some kid started heckling me. So I, as the consummate professional I am, started yelling back in the kid's face. And he had a wooden sword and a shield. So he got all crazy about it. And I was like, oh, you think you're tough? Bring it on. And he rushed the stage. And I picked him up and slammed him in the mud. And everybody cheered. And my heart grew 3 sizes that day.
Hey, I just turned on Facebook, and I think the guy with the long hair came up to my vehicle at the intersection of Fowler and 30th with asking for change.
Yes, that's my side job. That is my, okay, so don't mess with my Monday through Friday, okay? That's how I afford
side
Cordoba,
hustle.
The Renaissance Festival, there's no 401k in Mud shows, all right? This is a finance show, right? There's no 401k. There's no like my Social Security. I'm under the table, baby. So I have no retirement plan. I got to get where the getting's good. My retirement plan is I hope to get severely injured on stage and sue that festival into the ground.
Oh my gosh.
That's the only shot I got. Turkey legs and cop tickets for the rest of my life.
Woo! And the occasional bowl of bread.
Yes,
the soup.
true. Yes, but because we're on a finance/real estate show, maybe you guys can help steer me in a more positive direction.
Yeah, I
Are
thought
you
it was,
debt free? I mean, it sounds like a debt free existence.
Well, debt-free, money-free in general.
That's the Dave Ramsey principle.
There you go.
debt-free.
Well, no, you got to
Ramsey
have cash, not money free.
Also, it's real estate, and I've never, ever lived anywhere legally.
But you own a
So-
mud pit.
Well, I live on a mud pit.
does Dave Ramsey also live in the ceiling?
You're like Shrek. No, he lives in Nashville.
Oh, okay. It's Dave. I thought it was pretty ironic that you had the homeless mud show guys on it.
At a financial real estate show.
Well, we like to have some fun every now and
Homeless mud beggars.
again. Homeless mud beggars.
Nothing. who knows
We had
nothing.
no idea. The truth is, we had no idea who was coming into the studio today.
Okay.
We're like,
Yeah, we did.
normally,
We had this whole script.
no, but normally we kind of
We're getting
know.
Queen Catherine and her royal court.
Yeah, that's us.
In your face.
In your face. We're royal court now.
Are
Moving
you
up.
going to be part of the giant chessboard show next?
Oh, they fight each other?
Yeah.
No, we're nonviolent. We're
Yeah,
a nonviolent
we don't
show.
get. That's like.
I've seen your show. You're anything but nonviolent.
I slap him a lot.
He
I
does
slap
slap
him
me
a
a
lot.
lot.
Hey, I got a question. How come the good guy always wins in the jousting?
Good question.
Ooh, are
Good
we allowed to
question.
talk about that?
I don't think so. That's a dangerous question.
That's a dangerous question. I'll tell you one thing: the Mud Show and the Joust, they beef. They beef. I think that the Joust is. I think that the Joust is a wonderful show.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
What about the Wheel of Death guy? It's always the same guy, right?
Big down from
Yeah.
Gibsonton. I like his show. It's pretty funny.
Yeah,
Baseball.
he's a show.
Yeah.
He's a show.
That guy does a show.
He's called the Wheel of Death. He never dies.
He never dies.
No.
he
That
never
is
dies.
true.
And that we
Pretty
do
sure
have
it's
a fundamental.
catfishing.
He does some crazy stuff on that wheel I wouldn't do. I can tell you that.
He does, and he never. But the thing about the Wheel of Death is called the Wheel of Death. He never dies. We call our show the Mud Show. There's mud every
mud.
time. We're not lying.
Yeah, because we respect our
We
audiences.
respect our audience.
I got it. Yeah. Maybe people are watching because they're hoping they'll see something. I don't know.
There's the Falcon show. That's fun. I think they even do like a before the show tour. You can get special tickets
Yeah.
to.
What's the Falcon
There's
show?
this thing called the Hawk Walk, and it's the guy that does the falconing show. I think his name is Falclor McGillicuddy.
Yeah.
Is his name?
That's it.
And he takes falcons around the fair before the fair opens
with a group of people and does
you
a tour.
Yeah, you can. I think tickets. You can buy tickets on the website. They're extra, but.
But it's a whole thing. If you're in the birds and the bird show and all that stuff, it's a cool one-on-one thing where you get to have the whole festival site to yourself with the falconer, and he takes you all around.
By the way, Katrina, these are two guys that are never going to get coronavirus.
No, we are impervious to all of it, and that's the thing about being in the mud all the time is you develop a really awesome
Immune system. Yeah.
My first couple of years doing it, I was constantly getting ear issues. I had to get up in my sinuses and stuff like that. But now,
Not anymore.
not anymore, man.
Now
we nasty.
Yeah, now we nasty.
How many mud shows do you guys do each day? Like Saturday? So every Saturday and every Sunday you do 4 each day.
dive in. Mm-hmm.
So how do you get to see any other parts of the Renaissance Fair?
I mean, I've seen it.
What time? What are
You
what
said
are
there's
the
a
show
second
times?
half of the sentence there.
What are the show times and like what are you doing in between?
We do it throughout the day, and it's actually a pretty busy schedule because we'll do a show and then there's a ton of cleanup, like get it all out of our hair and all that stuff so we can set the props.
Why would you clean up? You're just gonna get dirty again.
Because
The
why would you?
audience expects them to be clean at the start of the show.
He's got it.
Blank canvas.
Yeah, there's got to be a character arc.
Yeah, they want to see this blank canvas get painted.
He's right, though. I mean, if I showed up to the mud show and they were already covered from head to toe in the mud, I'd walk away. What's
missed
the point?
it.
What's the point? You got it.
So what time is the mud show?
The first one's 11:30. Second one is 1:30. The third one 3:15. Fourth one 4:30.
Yeah, we got it. That took.
I can tell you.
4 weeks.
I can tell you the one tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. You guys are doing it tomorrow. It's going to be a cold one.
Oh, why are you doing this to me, man?
Yeah, 40 degrees when we get up tomorrow. 45 or something.
It's raining
Yes, in the
it's
40.
cold tomorrow. We're still in the
Stop
6 weeks
it.
left of winter.
Get out of that ceiling and get into my heart.
Yeah,
I don't mind the cold. I'm like a polar bear. My brother here is like a ferret.
Yeah, I do not like it one bit. I shiver as I tell my punchlines. I bare my teeth through the whole show.
So are you guys dressed like this even when it's like ridiculously cold outside and it's 40 degrees? You show up like half naked?
We pop all this off, right? And then we dive in.
Yeah,
For your viewing pleasure.
I have a pelt I wear. It's a little warmer.
So I got a question. Like dogs in the Arctic bury themselves in the mud to stay warm. Does that work as well?
You can get into the mud, and it's kind of nice when it's really cold outside, but it's having to come back out to tell your knock-knock jokes that makes you giggle.
Where do you guys clean up?
We have a hot tub in the back of our stage.
Yeah, a lot of wet wipes. It's really inefficient.
All right, let's give away 4 more tickets, shall we?
Yeah!
404-1010.
404-1010.
888
404-1010.
on Money Talk 1010. All right, 4 more tickets.
I love
to
that you
the
guys are so
Renaissance
nice to your audience when you make them do stuff.
My Destiny show this week wants to hear your Ren voice. So give us something. What do you want him to say?
For them to say?
Yeah.
As
Think about it. When we come back, we'll ask around. Be brave enough. 888-404-1010. Thanks for listening. This is Tampa Home Talk. We'll be back right after this. Great.
I forgot it's radio. I thought it was a picture.
It's radio.
Hey, you're listening to Tampa Home Talk. You're live here with 2 members of the Bay Area Renaissance Fair. I'm Tuggy Von Schmeckel.
I'm lickety splickety.
Yeah, come out to the Bay Area Renaissance Fair for the whole month. Only on the weekends, though.
Yeah, don't show up on Wednesday. We'll laugh at you.
Yeah.
Come out and see us. There's juggling, there's firing, there's tightrope walking, there's clowns, there's wizards, there's knights, there's falcons, there's griffins, there's wenches, there's beer.
Food, there's beer, yeah.
Yeah.
Exciting.
All kinds
And
of
pirates
stuff.
coming up.
There's pirates. Not like the modern day Somali pirates, but the Jack Sparrow type pirates. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah, it's different.
It's gonna be fine.
And we had another winner, huh, Pat?
No, you haven't told them what they have to say. They've been calling me, but you said you were going to have them say
What
something.
are we going to have them say? I think they want to know before they call in.
Right. You have to say the phrase, "You got mud on my figgy pudding."
Figgy pie.
Figgy pie.
Figgy pie.
Or pudding. We'll take
Yeah, in a Renaissance accent.
In a Renaissance accent. In
All
the
right,
best
say it.
Renaissance
Say
accent.
it. How would they say it?
I can't give them the tips and tricks to
Cheating.
win. It's cheating. All they have to do is copy me if I do it.
Oh.
Yeah. We're actually trying to. The reason why we're having people do it in accent is because we're trying to learn how to do it.
We don't know.
Oh,
do it
I
still.
see. Okay. All right, 888-404-1010.
You got mud on my figgy pie.
Mud on my figgy pie. Get you 4 tickets to the Ren Fair.
I'm excited.
888-404-1010.
Those phones are going crazy.
Let us know what we got, Pat. We'll bring them in so we can hear their little accent.
It's like
so,
a telethon up in this piece.
tell me, when you guys are doing just because we're giving away tickets and it's fun, but anyway, when people come, like your guests, right? Everybody there that works there as part of the festival, they're all dressed up, right? In their medieval
Everybody who works
getup.
there has to be in costume.
Right. So what about a lot of your patrons dress up too, right?
We love so much. It's
So at what point, how do you know the patrons from the people that work there?
the smell.
Yeah.
Oh,
the smell.
got it.
smell.
Yeah. Okay.
Just the smell.
All right, Sabrina's on the line.
Sabrina!
Sabrina.
Yes.
All right, you ready for this, girl?
Tell her what she's got to say. One time.
So,
All right, so the phrase is, you got mud on my figgy pie.
right.
You ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
Go.
You got mud on my figgy pie.
That was
Done. That was perfect.
was
Absolutely.
All right. Got 4.
She sounded like she was from Renaissance Tampa.
Yeah. Yep. I'm
All
familiar with.
Pat's going to grab your information. We will get you your 4 tickets to the Tampa Renaissance Festival.
Perfect.
Which weekend should they go?
I think that right now and next weekend, there's no messing it up at this point.
Yeah.
Every weekend is going to
Pyrex
be
or Shamrocks or
Shamrocks is going to be off the chain. Pirates is going to be awesome. The last weekend is going to be killer because everybody wants to come and have that big blowout. So
Usually the last weekend's your busiest, isn't it?
yeah,
So which weekend would you recommend skipping next year?
next year
Yeah.
First weekend.
First weekend. I would skip the first
Because
weekend.
people
if I
didn't
could.
realize you're open.
They
yet?
forgot.
Yeah.
They forgot.
Actually, people like me would probably prefer that because it's not as busy.
We're not supposed to say, I think, that you should skip any weekend at the Renaissance
Yeah.
Festival.
We're
but,
not
I
allowed
mean,
to say
gun
a
to
lot
my
of
head,
things.
which they have right now. You can't see it at home because it's radio. I know. Gun to my head. First weekend.
So do you mess with some of the people that dress up? What do you do?
We encourage it
Yeah.
because we want more people interacting. We want more people to come in and be a part of it. So
It's
we'll
immersive.
play with them and have fun with them. It's always got to be a positive experience.
Yeah.
You know? It doesn't mean that we ignore completely the people who wear regular clothes as much as I'd like to.
Have you had anybody get mad at you?
For
Like during the mud show for messing with them or whatever?
every show.
Okay, so tell me what's the most memorable?
Mad at us?
Well, we warn people that they're gonna get mud on them. And
Okay.
sit and,
I think
Splash
one of
zone.
the one
Yeah,
of,
they have ponchos and stuff.
sometimes yeah. There was one time where in Michigan. See, in Tampa, we can blast you guys with mud, and you do not care at all.
Because we're in the
cool.
South.
As long as we don't hit you in your court clothes, you're good. And we
That's
when
the
we,
last Friday, right?
Yeah, when we go to other states, they take it way more seriously. In Michigan, we were performing, and I think we got
That's because it's frozen mud.
well, we got a spot of mud on somebody's shoes, and he just walked up onto the stage in the middle of the show and was like, "You got mud on my shoes, man."
But your
You're
stage is
at a
mud.
mud show.
Yeah. And I was like, "Well, this is awkward for you, me, and everybody."
In the middle of the show.
In the middle of the show, he's like, "Look, you got mud on my shoe."
And then what?
He wanted me to fix it.
What did he say?
He's like, "Get it off my shoe."
Shall I lick it off? Is that what you said?
I said,
What did you say?
What did I say? I said, man, this only ends one of two ways. You know, either you go away or we work it out in the mud pit together. Like, I got nothing to lose.
And he said, I'm leaving.
And yeah, he said, I'm leaving. I'm out of here.
He didn't want to go in the mud
No,
pit.
he didn't.
If he didn't like a
he
little,
saw that I had nothing to lose.
if he didn't like a spot of mud on his shoe, he's probably not going to like living in the mud pit.
Yeah,
so.
true.
Yep.
Not a lot of people do. Hey, I got a question from a couple of homeless people here. How do you get your name on a plaque?
Yeah.
Which plaque?
You get plaque out
You got
front.
plaques out front. You have
With your
several
name on it.
plaques.
I don't know. I didn't put it there.
You can
Which
just-
one?
You can order a plaque
Which
online.
one?
Which one? What are you talking about?
You just showed
Your
up
name
here and
is
you
on
had
the
plaques.
You had plaques ready to go when you got here?
No, I mean, there's a bunch of stuff all around. So depending on where you're at, like
You in the parking lot.
We got no plaques.
I counted 3 plaques with your name on
you
it.
did now. Okay.
Yeah, there's one on the door. That's in the parking lot still.
Okay.
There's one on the road.
The marquee.
Well, that's a sign.
Not on the road, on the marquee.
Still a plaque.
Is it a plaque?
I'm
then-
siding with him on this one.
And then you have a metal plaque somewhere out there I saw that said your name. It was all fancy. How do you get a plaque?
The only plaque I've ever had is the plaque in my teeth.
Yeah.
Well, I got lucky. I had to save a little bit of money to do that.
Oh, you gotta have money to get plaques.
Yeah, there you go. That
'Cause
answers that.
what do they say?
I got more plaques in the office. We'll go look at it.
So many plaques. Like, you seem so important. You
Yeah.
seem so
Order
important.
you guys plaques.
Like,
I'm excited
Don't
about
you,
that.
you have a sign. You
Look at
have
his
signs
Blicky
all
and-
over Ren Fair saying Mud Show with big
Can't know
arrows.
their names.
See?
finger painted
What are
by
you
us.
waiting for?
do you think when you got those, let me ask you this, when you got those plaques, did it go to your head?
No, I'm
No?
still the same me.
Like once you go plaque, you didn't go back?
No,
All
not
right.
at all.
That's good.
Just be glad those plaques you can still read. The one you can't read is the one that's going to be, when the fun is all over.
Do you have any plaques in the ceiling, Pat?
Let me look around here. No, just a bunch of wires. Oh, and there's a rat trap up here.
Are you doing weather too? Weather at the Bay Area Renaissance Festival this weekend.
Yeah, I do weather a lot from the ceiling. It's always hot.
Perfectly sunny. This weekend, no rain. 75 degrees Saturday, Sunday, both days. Come out to the Bay Area Renaissance Festival. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, Sunday's going to be a beautiful day.
And Saturday, say it.
Well, Saturday's going to be a beautiful day for us. Not so much for you guys in the mud when it's
You
cold.
say it.
Pat, you're supposed to go with it.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
the readout right here.
It'll
man.
be 75 degrees Kelvin.
So do you guys, being in that you're always so busy, 4 different shows every weekend, every day the festival's open, do you ever wish you could be a patron and just kind of hang out and have fun? Or just have way more fun? Some days, maybe one day.
I enjoy being inside of it.
Okay. You don't get it.
Yeah.
Never get sick.
Yeah, we're only open 2 days a week, so we gotta bring it.
As silly as we are super professional about not missing a day.
So what do you got for our listeners? We're almost out of time. You can hear the music rolling. Then what do you want
Is
to
that
say?
happening? What do you guys want to do? More tickets? Like, how do you want to?
I'll tell you what. Give us some more tickets. We'll give them away for the rest of the month while you guys are open.
We
How's
can do that.
sound?
Let's do 8 ticket. Let's do an
Autograph
end of the show
tickets. Let's
8
do
ticket.
autograph
8
tickets.
tickets. All right. Text us 813-377-2775. We're going to give you 8 tickets.
Also, I left a stack of my demos.
7 seconds.
All right. Love where you live or we'll fix it. We're out, guys. We're out of time. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys. Thank you, everybody.
The preceding program